Today we are looking at how to generate automatic subtitles in DaVinci Resolve Studio. You will need two things to make this possible. The first thing you will need is DaVinci Resolve 18.5 or higher. So just make sure that you're running version 18.5 or higher and you are good to go. And the second thing would be the paid version of DaVinci Resolve, aka DaVinci Resolve Studio. Because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that the free version does not let you automatically generate subtitles. But once you have that all figured out, what you want to do is click on the audio that you want to actually have it generate the subtitle for. Then you want to go up to timeline. It's right next to trim. With file, edit, trim, then timeline. Click on timeline, then I'll go down until you see create subtitles from audio. Now you can play around with all this and stuff. I'm speaking English in this, so I'm going to put English. You can have it do single or double lines. You can change the character per line, but default usually works out fine. So we are going to hit create, and then it's actually working on it right now. The longer the video, the more time it's actually going to take to analyze and do it. It's actually doing it pretty fast overall, if I'm being perfectly honest. And there we go. It started it right when I start talking on screen but we reached our first hurdle. This is a video for another channel, in case you're curious. So, our first hurdle was reached. When I hit Shift Z just to show everything there, okay? And then what we're going to do is go ahead and highlight all of these here. And once we have that fully highlighted, we can go to track, and then it will let us change the position of whatever we need to. So we want this to go up a bit. We can make it go up. Say we want them at the top, but I think putting them here is just fine. I mean, we could even put them down here. Honestly, I think putting them down here might be the right call if I am being perfectly honest. Yeah, that's almost perfect. Just right then and there. No harm, no foul. But then we can even change, like we can add a stroke to it. We can change the size. We can actually change the size of the text that people are seeing. We can change the color if we wanted to. We can even change the font, okay? That's how cool this is. We can change all the stuff that we want to change. In fact, I'm going to move this down a little bit more. And there we go. And I know what you're thinking. What about if I want to edit something? If it gets it wrong? Well, you can actually click on each individual one and edit it. Like say it didn't get a certain word right. You can change the word here to whatever you want, and it changes it live. For me, it personally did get that part right, so I'm going to actually keep that there. And then we have all this here perfectly fine. I'm going to hit Shift Z again to get everything in view. Select them all again. And then we can change the alignment, but I'm going to actually make this bold. Yeah, that's right. We can do regular, we can make it bold, we can do all that stuff, which I think is honestly cool. We can even add a drop shadow if we wanted to. That, which is very cool. You guys can't really see the drop shadow, so I'm gonna move it up here just so you guys can see it's a very subtle drop shadow. And yeah, and in case you're wondering why it doesn't do stuff here, it's because this is music. So it actually didn't actually take on the music, which is good. Good indeed. Now, hopefully this did help you in some way, shape, or form, and then, the rest is about the same. Now, once you're done editing the captions the way you want them to be, what you will have to do is click on the Deliver tab, and then whatever preset or custom export, whatever you want, just click on. I'm going to name this Untitled 2 just for the purposes of this, but you will have to make sure to scroll all the way down to subtitle settings, and then subtitle. Export subtitles is what you want. You don't want as a separate file. You want burn into video, okay? That's what you want. And then you will add it to the render queue and then render it out. Hopefully this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. And, just as like a quick little tidbit, this video right now that you see me rendering out, it's actually this video that you're watching right now. I know it's very meta, but yeah, with that said, hopefully you found this helpful in some way, shape, or form, and I will catch you guys in the future. Later.